A question we hear a lot is, what is the best option for me looking for a player piano? It might have brought you here today to our video. Today, we're going to be looking at the Ritmüller R8 QRS Bundle and why it is the best value player piano on the market. Hi, Patrick Marr with Alamo Music Center in San Antonio, Texas. You can find us online at alamomusic.com. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our YouTube channels, check out our other videos, leave us some comments and like our videos. We love to interact with you guys. This is a question we do get very, very often. People come in looking for that player piano, maybe for entertaining guests, maybe because they've always loved classical music or jazz music, or they have a real appreciation for the arts and they're like, hey, I'm looking for that perfect player piano, but I don't want to break the bank. I don't have $100,000 to buy a Steinway Spiro. And a lot of people don't. Most people don't have that amount of money to find a player piano. But it is important to realize you are getting a lot of technology and a lot of really cool things brought straight to you when you do get a player piano, a technology that's been around for a long time. So the player piano started back in the early 20th century, in the 1900s. It used to be a piano roll. And a lot of people were able to get these into their homes and get church music and Broadway musicals and a lot of really cool sounding things directly to their home as a form of entertainment. Before radios even, before TVs, people had player pianos and they sat around and they listened to actual music being played. And it was a real simple system. It was a roll with a sheet of paper and there was holes punched through and the system would read where the notes were supposed to be played. And it was like early MIDI technology. It was reading where it was supposed to be on and where it was supposed to be off. And you got these player piano rolls. And so it's a technology that's been around for a long time, having a piano play itself, have the keys move. It's a really cool, interesting looking technology. And a lot of times we get kids here into the store and they're always like, Mom, Dad, what's going on? How's this piano playing itself? And it's just very cool to see how interactive a player piano can be when there's no player sitting in front of you and the keys are moving and making this incredible sound out of an incredible instrument. That's a long story for the QRS system, and this Ritmüller is incredible. Today, technology has advanced to such a point, past CDs, past cassettes, past floppy disks, some of this early technology that were in these modern day player systems, and now we control everything with our phone. Even on this one, it can be controlled with Alexa devices, voice controlled. How cool is that? You can say, hey Alexa, play me Chopin, play me the Beatles, play me blank, and it can access your library through the QRS app and be playing along all through voice control. It's a very cool piece of technology. That's just a player system. The reason I chose this one in particular is this is a complete package deal from an amazing manufacturer in Ritmüller. So Ritmüller is a branch of Pearl River, which has been making pianos for a long time. Pearl River is the largest manufacturer of pianos in the entire world. They come out of China, and I know a lot of people, when they hear Chinese made, a red flag goes up and they're like, oh, that means that it's not made as good as X or as good as Y. And what's really neat here is to realize that Pearl River was actually trained for the last 15, 20 years by Yamaha. In the early days when Yamaha said, hey, we want to build a factory here in China, the Chinese government said, because they control a lot, they said, hey, you can come into China and you can build Yamaha pianos, but you have to show one of our manufacturers how to do this. And that manufacturer was Pearl River. You're going to see a lot of options on the used markets and a lot of options in stores around the country as this is their value option piano. Incredible sounding, incredible playing. When the Ritmüller brand was introduced in, I believe, about 2008, they brought in that German engineering from Thalmann, was his name. He came from Bechstein and really kind of just evolved Pearl River to this German-sounding option, which is the Ritmüller piano. And so we have the Ritmüller R8 here. It's their entry into the line, one of our most popular pianos. With the QRS add-on, which is an amazing, amazing piece of technology, you can go and check out a whole bunch of videos on QRS. They're very reputable. They've been doing this since the piano rolls. They were one of those companies that had the piano rolls. and they have access to 45,000 piano rolls, and they're slowly bringing that all into their catalog and having it available with accompaniment straight to your home on a system like the R8 QRS. I really love the way this piano sounds, but I also love how functional it is with the app and with selecting your music. And it comes at an affordable price where it's a couple $1,000s less than any of the alternatives that I think are in that same category. You might be looking at the Yamaha Disc Clavier or the Spiro from Steinway. There's also this is the Pianomation playback bundle. There's also some different versions of the QRS system that can be easily upgraded on these, and it's not a whole bunch more. You just get the updated box, and it basically gets installed by a technician very easily. The R8 just sounds great. We're going to hear it here in a second because I just love the way it sounds. We're going to hear it being played with the system, and you guys tell us what you think. I just love the R8 as an option for value. So you heard it, it's a great sounding instrument. The R8 from Ritmüller, just an incredible, incredible offering at the price point. Like I said, the guy's name was Lothar Thoma, who came from European designing pianos, and he moved to Pearl River and said, hey, give me Ritmüller, I want to revive this brand. The history of Ritmüller goes back to the late 1700s, and just a rich history. He said, let's take this name, let's recreate an amazing sounding German manufactured instrument, but bring it out of China. And so Ritmüller, if you read anything about them, just completely great reviews about an affordable piano, plays way above its price tag, just incredible sounding and playing and feeling. And then you also get that QRS bundle, that playback bundle, so you have complete access to a library. Wanted to go over some of that. So you get access, right at first when you buy this from a dealer, you get over 10,000 songs directly on your library playlist, and that's a demo for a year. And after the year, they ask you to say, hey, are you going to sign up for this service, or do you just want these random 3,000 songs? So they give you access to 3,000 songs at the end of it. QRS is a company that is innovating continuously. Those words were going to mixed up in my head, but they're innovating continuously, and they're adding content to their subscription and to that library that you do have access to. At any point, you can purchase or turn that back on. What's really nice about the modern day player systems is you don't see that box anymore. So for many years, you did see a box in the design, and that design sometimes got in the way, and it was kind of an eyesore. It's really nice about more modern day ones are you don't have that box that's pointing out and that has lights up and has a CD-ROM on it and all those things. It's all tucked up underneath, which is really nice. So again, this is our best value. A lot of the times people don't want to break the bank when they're looking for a player system, but they do want access to classical music and to jazz and to pop hits. Ritmüller has done a fantastic job with the piano, and QRS has made a fantastic offerings with the player system. That QRS system is available on other pianos. We've done a whole video on the QRS system. We've done it versus the disc clavier system, which is also a great system. Please check out those other videos because it might answer some of your questions. If not, you can always reach out to us. We are here in San Antonio, Texas. You can find us online at Alamo Music, where we have a chat agent available. You can also give us a call. We love to answer any questions that you might have. We are Alamo Music. You can find us again at alamomusic.com. I'm Patrick Marr. Thank you guys for watching.